guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Just joking. But if you're here, you're obviously on Zenani's YouTube channel, and if you're not subscribed, what is your excuse? Hi, my name is Sime. I'm Zenani's friend, and Zenani asked me to make a video on the craziest thing I've done for a boy. So I'm basically gonna air myself out. I think the craziest thing I've done for a boy is probably lose my sanity trying to keep the relationship alive. Yeah, I think every time I resuscitated that relationship, I lost a little bit of my sanity. And I'm gonna explain, because I feel like someone is watching this and going, what does that even mean? But you know when you're in a relationship and you start doing all those little things that you tell your friends, no friend, don't do that, no friend, that's and you start doing that, and you start doing all these things that you, like single you and like sane you outside of the relationship would frown upon. I know what to tell you, but like, you're losing your sanity. So for instance, if you say trust is like one of the cornerstones of a healthy relationship, and then you find yourself going through that person's phone, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. The call is coming from inside the house, okay? So the craziest thing I've done for a boy is lose my sanity. And there are many examples of this. One of them being skipping school, like consecutive days, to see this person who didn't appreciate it, because once upon a time I had classes. So I decided, nah, I'm gonna go see this dude. And I got there, because like I had to walk like a bit of a distance, so whenever I'd get off the taxi, I would like text as I'm about to get off, be like, I'm getting off, like come and fetch me, like in Nhlangabeze, and meet me halfway and come fetch me, and then like walk me up to your place. And this one day, this one what is the term? Fateful day. This one fateful day. Was it fateful? I don't know. Doesn't even matter. I'm gonna Google this after. But this one fateful day, I text, like I'm leaving the house. There's no response, but it's a double take, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna see this, because I know they're home. And I literally said the day before that I'd be seeing you tomorrow. So no response. I'm like, okay. Maybe they're like busy or something. So I ain't gonna pay no mind. Before I get off, I'm texting like I'm about to get off. Like, meet me halfway, you know? Come walk me up. And no response. Now as I'm walking up, and like it wasn't my first time walking up alone, like I would walk up alone if they were running some errand or whatever, or they were busy or whatever's happening with them, and I would walk up alone. So I'm like, okay, let me walk really slow, because I don't know what's happening with this person. I start calling as I'm walking up, but like I'm very mindful, and I'm like, let me walk very slowly up towards their place. Child, the phone is ringing. The phone is ringing, but like no one is answering the phone. which is like very off, because this person would get like really mad if I'm like missed a call. So it was very weird. Like, okay, why aren't you picking up my calls? I'm calling. I'm pretty sure it was the 17th time I was calling by the time I reached the gate. You know when you see that little number in the brackets that tells you how many times you've attempted to call this number? Yeah, it was 17. I still remember. So now I'm at the gate and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I could have been on my way to school. What the fuck? Like, oh, am I allowed to swear? I don't think I'm allowed to swear. Sorry. Zerani's just gonna have to bleep that out. But anyway, I'm telling the story very slow. Hectic. So, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I literally could have been on my way to school now. This person is not picking up. And I'm thinking I'm running late, because had I just gone straight to school, then I would have caught my first class. But now I'm like, okay, I don't know. So I leave because you're not picking up your phone. You're not responding to my texts. Like, I'm here. I'm outside. Oh no, they actually did pick up. Because it gets more dramatic. So I did pick up. This was not a healthy relationship. You will figure this out very soon. But they pick up. Like, the one time they pick up and they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, since when do I get questions like that? And this person is like, nah. I'm like, nah. And I'm shocked, like, the audacity, like, excuse me? What do you mean, nah? And they're like, nah, like, I'm not gonna open for you. Now I'm shook because, like, I'm here, you knew I was coming because we discussed this. So why you act fresh? But anyway, I'm like, okay, cool. And I will say I did not leave the relationship after this incident. But I've got a whole lot more self-worth now. And I definitely, like, me now would handle that very differently. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, never mind, I'ma leave. I go catch my bus, make my way to school. And then when I get to the station, because the station was like a 15-minute walk. I feel like 20 is like really not. Like a 15-minute walk, I think. 15, 20. 15 minutes, yeah, it was a 15-minute walk. It was not a 20-minute walk. So, because a 20-minute walk is like an episode of The Office. So, I know. It was like 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute walk. So, I walk all the way up. This person is not trying to call me. This person is not trying to speak to me. And I'm thinking, if he calls now, I'm gonna turn back and I'm gonna go, like, to his place. Like, I'm literally gonna turn back and just be like, okay, what's the shit you were on? So I'm walking, I'm like, okay, this person is not trying to text me, they're not trying to call me, like, they're not trying to reach me at all. I'm like, okay, then clearly Angiko, welcome today. Like, it is what it is. So I get on the bus to make my way to school. So finally get to the station, I get on the bus, and I'm sitting in the bus, and then I get a call from him, and I'm like, but like, this person don't want to talk to me. Why are they calling? So I answer, and then he's like, where are you? Like, I'm outside. Like, do you understand? I walked for like a whole 15 minutes to the station, even got onto the bus, and I was sitting, because like I think the bus would get there and like wait for like, how long would buses wait? Depending on how long it's been there, it would either be 5 or 15 minutes kind of thing, because I was using the RFI at the time. So Now I am sitting in the bus, like as in 5 minutes time the bus is about to like close the doors and leave. He's like, I'm outside, where are you? I can't see you. And I walked up, I'm not seeing you. And I'm like, you literally said you're not going to open for me. You don't want me at your place today. And this person is like, no, but like you should have known better. You were ignoring my texts, my calls, and the one time you picked up, you were rude and told me that I'm not welcome. So, Mina, I leave because I'm not welcome. And then, like, to be told I should have known better. So, where am I now? I'm like, I'm on the bus. The person like, okay, turn around. And I was like, no. I already tagged in. I'm sitting in the bus. I am definitely not gonna get off because you're full of sugar honey iced tea. So I make my way to school, and I think he knew that at the time I did not have self-worth or that much self-worth, and I think a part of him thought or assumed or was hoping that I would turn around and make my way back. And I was like, no, you ain't gonna see me. You ain't gonna see me. They tried calling. I'm already on the bus. Like, I'm gonna pick up the call. I'm not coming back. So I ignore the calls. I'm like, nah, like, F this nigga, because can I say nigga? But F this boy, because what the hell, right? Okay, so I get to school. Oh no, so while I'm on the bus, on the way to school, this person is having a whole fit in the WhatsApp chat, and they are going ballistic, like using some very hectic language with me. And I'm like, you know what? Like, if you wanted me there, then you would have acted right. Or, like, not at all. I get to school. And then suddenly, this person is apologizing. I guess they realized the outburst was, like, pointless and, like, really childish. Actually, no, it wasn't childish. Just violent. So now there's the sorry text. They're apologizing. Can I please respond? Can I get back to them? Okay, what am I doing after my classes? Can I go see them? Like, no, you didn't want to see me, so keep the same energy. But lo and behold, at some point or another, I found myself back there. So, so to sum up this very long story, the craziest thing I've done for a boy is lose my sanity. And I did shit like, I'm very sorry. Doing stuff like skipping classes, which isn't something I would do. Like, which isn't something I would do for someone else like that, like for a relationship. Like, that's wild. But I did that. So yeah.